Hello everyone, we are WKU Magic Team and I'm Bruce. Today we will do the case study of Hong Kong Mr. Liu, a chain of Cantonese restaurant. Here is our contents. It consists of 4 parts: introduction, eco process, 10 important management points and summary. At first, we will give a brief introduction of the restaurant. Mr. Liu started this restaurant in Hong Kong 1990s and then spread it throughout Asia. Now there are other 14 restaurants in Taiwan, Singapore and Malaysia. Mr. Liu himself is a lover of food, so he wants to deliver the best Cantonese food to the public. As for the original capital, Mr. Liu got a loan from the bank and also used his own savings. Now he wants to transfer the position of restaurant to Mr. Chen, an excellent chef who has worked many years in the restaurant. After learning some background information, we will talk about eco activities the restaurants involved in. First is what do they sell? As I mentioned before, the restaurants sell traditional Cantonese food like the picture show, and they buy raw material from wholesale markets since they have a large demand of all kinds of food. Besides, the specialized supplier like the fishermen will deliver seafood directly to the restaurant to ensure the freshness.
Hello everyone, my name is Tony. Today I will tell you about 2 questions. First, what do the restaurant buy, and then what values do restaurant add? First, the raw materials of food. Because the restaurant is a specialty restaurant with Cantonese currency as its main ingredient, so the quality of food raw materials must be good enough. The employees of restaurant need not only to cook but also to serve a customer well. So the restaurant needed to recruit enough staff so that there will be no shortage of staff in the restaurant. Moreover, the organization should spend money on the restaurant renovation because a good dinner environment can make customers have a good appetite. During the cooking process, the cook of the restaurant deal with the fresh ingredients such as cut the materials into slices. Then the cook cooking the raw materials and season them. Finally, the waiter dish up the dinner for the customer. So the restaurant cook raw materials into delicious dishes and provide good service to the customers.
Okay, and my name is Tom. About who do we sell to? The source of the revenue of the organization is from serve the consumers and get the money. And our restaurant serves all levels of consumers, and it also supplies the private dinner arranged by the company. People can also come to our restaurant to have afternoon tea and chat with each other, and we have many competitive advantages. For example, our restaurant has a very elegant environment. We have local cooks who have traditional Cantonese cooking techniques. Waiters serve with a smile, and the food is not only delicious but also accuracy. Cause more and more consumers focus on environment of the restaurant, and accuracy dishes will make people take photos before eating.
Now let me answer the following 2 questions. How do they add value? As you know, the main job for a restaurant is turning ingredients into delicious dishes. So I will provide several suggestions. First, hire expert cooks who is in charge of the taste of the cuisines. 2, come up with creative dish names. 3, decorate the restaurant. 4, provide good services. 5, innovate new type of dish using ordinary ingredients. The second question is who or what are the alternatives or competitors? First, other restaurants which is similar from target customers, food type, decorative style, but offer lower price, higher salaries for their employees. 2. Restaurant nearby. 3. If the cook decided to quit his job from your restaurant and decided to open a new restaurant by his own, his restaurant also can be a competitor. 4. Takeout food industry.
Now we would like to give some suggestions to Mr. Chen on how to manage the restaurants. I think Mr. Chen could set an employee training program to improve the professional skill of employees, such as let chief cook to teach basic knowledge of cooking and hiring specialists in service to train the waitress.
The second point, formalization. In order to make all the restaurants a consistent standard, we suggest Mr. Chen apply formalization management, which refers to make a series of standardized rules and procedures for employees to follow. These rules include the standard of employees' behaviors, reward and punishment system, sanitary condition, etc. It makes the all 15 restaurants the same conditions so that make it easy to manage. The third point, adjective rating skills. Using a numerical rating to assess employees' performance, which including their work quantity and quality, cooperation, loyalty, attendance, honesty, initiative, and so forth. Through this method, Mr. Chen could have an obvious view towards his employees, therefore to make a staff adjustment flexible. Functional strategy. Dividing a whole restaurant into several functions, such as marketing function, operations function, finance, accounting function, etc. Make sure that each function focuses on different things. Then allocate assignment to each function and make an expected objective. It can be monthly, quarterly, or yearly goals. Check and make adjustment in time.
About the important measurement point, the fifth point is division of work. Processed product increase output by making employees more effective, because it takes a lot of produce to complete a perfect meal. Every employee has his own advantages. As a manager, how to distinguish the strengths of each employee and put them in a suitable position is a very important point in the measurement of enterprise. The sixth point is improvement in the quality of everything the organization does. This relates to the final product, how the restaurant handles deliveries, how rapidly it responds to the complaint, how politely the phones are answered. The impact of poor goods and service on the restaurant is almost destroying. So, the restaurant must improve the quality of everything the organization does. In this way, we can maintain the good image and reputation of restaurants in the eyes of customers. The seventh point is innovation. Counsel for continuous improvement. Quality management is a commitment to never be satisfied. Very good is not good enough. Quality can always be improved, so we need to see the advantages of other competitors' restaurants and innovate our own dishes and service. Suit one's measures to local conditions is a good way to make the innovation.
About the 8th point is equity, and our restaurant treats its employees equally, according to the ability of the employees to determine the status and salary. Gender equity and transparent system makes employees feel great fairness. There are no hidden rules. Everyone can gain good salary and rewards equally. Also, everyone equally follows the restaurant rules. And the ninth point is levels of management. And our restaurant has specific different levels of management. Every managerial levels of people have the right to make decisions and be responsible to the restaurant. When there is a problem, we can clearly find the relevant person in charge. And about the 10th point is award and welfare. The restaurant treats its staff very well. There will be a year-end bonus for every responsible employee. The company will also invite family members to dinner on an irregular basis to promote organizational choice.
This is bonus for your hard working this month. Keep punching!
Thank you, boss. We love you. We will work hard forever. Forever.
According to our ranking system, Tony, you got very low points. You will be fired in next month. And Tom, you got very high points. So I announce you will promote to be a manager.
Hello, my customer. I'm the boss of the restaurant. How was the meal?
Taste well, but the amount is too small.
Tasty, but it's too slow to serve.
Okay, we will focus on this.
From the three situations and the content, we can give you three aspects of suggestion. First, the manager should reward the employees that work hard for you, and then focus on the important way to manage the employees. Finally, pay attention to the feedback of the customers. Okay, that's all. Thanks for watching.
Chinese people so 牛逼，we are so 牛逼。